I'd probably use 3 teaspoons instead of 4. Anywhere from 2 to 4. That's why I say that. And a day. Put these back. I already have the biscuits in. As soon as that melts, and I cook sausage. The longest process is the baking of the biscuits. They take, on the package it says anywhere from 15 to 18 minutes. I give up to 20. So I'm guessing that Nadene cooked or baked her own biscuits. I'm guessing. Do you know, son Quinn, if your mother baked her own biscuits?
She did, but she also liked Pillsbury.
Oh, okay.
I used to hear the pop.
Yeah. Right. Might be just a little bit too much butter, but it's good. More is better so the sausage doesn't stick. I just use my fingers. Cook that up. Do you have a limerick or anything, Quinn?
Do I have a what?
Limerick or a joke to tell for your daughter, as this is.
Let's see. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love biscuits and gravy like I love you.
Woo! Bravo. As that is cooking, we'll check on the biscuits. What are you doing? They're doing good. Usually I let that sit for a minute as I'm preparing other things, but I'm already prepared for everything.
What else do you prepare?
Oh, I pour the juice.
Okay.
Check on the coffee.
Okay.
Make sure the plates are out. The table is set. All those extra little things.
Okay. You need to look right here where these two little things are.
Okay.
And what do you want to say?
Love you, darling daughter.
Okay.
Takes a few minutes. Do you have any stories of your mother you'd like to pass on?
Yeah, Nadene was mean as a snake, but by God, she could cook. Somebody would come into the house and she'd cook them up something less than 5 minutes. She'd have a 3 to 5 course meal for them. I remember as just a toddler in Firebaugh, California, when we lived in the parsonage of the Firebaugh Assembly of God Church, which was across from the railroad tracks, and hobos would knock on the back door because we had a reputation for giving them a good meal. So they'd knock on the back door and say that. I was told that you could get a meal here, and she'd say, yes, stand right there, and I'll fix you up a plate. And Mom would fix him up a plate while they stood there, and she'd hand it to him, shut the door, and that's what she was famous for. And so when I was a teenager, the Assemblies of God Church from Northern California, Eureka, California, came to her and said, we know that you're famous for cooking stuff, and so we want you to cook for our camp meetings, which went for 3 weeks. So she would do that. And the rest of the reputation came from CBA. When we lived at CBA, she was the cook, and one of the cooks they hired went into the kitchen and said, "There's nothing to cook." And Mom went in the kitchen and fixed enough to serve 60 students and staff. And she got a reputation of being able to make something out of nothing because she had I think it was 3 or 4 course meal.
Wow.
After the first cook said there's nothing to cook. So, yeah.
Yep, that woman could cook.
Yep, she could cook.
Okay, it's getting done. See little red spots. Like that. Okay, so after this sausage is done, I will take the argo, which is the cornstarch, and I will cover the meat with the cornstarch. You want to cover everything, cover the meat so it's like I'm going to call it tacky. So it's sort of tacky. This will be a breeze for you, Toss. You're such a good cook. Always add more. So I don't have any measurements on it. I just do it till it feels like all the meat's covered. And then pour the milk on top. And I just cover all the meat with milk. Usually end up adding as it cooks up. And then I start to stir. I don't really have any specific way of stirring. I know some people do, but I do not. You're quiet, Quinn. What you thinking?
Not a thing. I'm just making sure I'm doing a good job.
You're doing a good job. So you stir until it gets to the thickness that you like your gravy to be. Now for Quinn, he likes it, so your father, to have a little bit, he likes everything wet, so he likes it with some wetness. So, and that does not take long. And I will need to check on the biscuits. I can let it sit for a sec. There's biscuits, golden brown. And I cook this on medium heat. And the biscuits are baked due to instructions on the package. And when this is to your liking, I take the biscuits, open them up, put them flat, put the eggs on top, and cover it with the gravy. If you want to turn it off, we can do this for a minute and then turn it on when I'm serving it.